I was watching a channel today. The lady's name is Dawn, and her channel name is Life After 60 with Resting Witch Face. And she was talking about her age, being 63, and how she felt about it, how she thought other people felt about it, and how things have changed over the years. And that's something I've thought about too. Not so much what other people thought of me, but what I thought of myself. And that's kind of how recording videos has helped me because I can kind of see myself as others see me. Some things are worse, some things are better, and I guess some things are just kind of the same. I'm 62 now. I turned 62 last month. The year I was 59 was very rough. Actually, I turned 59 in the middle of the year, and it started out rough that the end of January. I ended up having 5 surgeries, and the blood tests that I had from the doctors said that I was malnourished. Now I had let myself get overweight, which was something I hadn't done in my whole life. I'd always kept myself in check. I was very good at exercising, eating right, and I don't know what switch turned on or off that made me give up, change my mind, not care, not notice. Probably that's what it was not really notice. And so I decided I needed to change the way I ate. I don't even think I was exercising because, I was having these surgeries. They started in February and they ended in November. So it was recuperate from a surgery and get back to work. And so what happened when I started all these surgeries and being under all the anesthesia and changing the way I ate, I had hair loss. I had, I wrote some of this stuff down. Oh, yeah, the sagging skin, which then means wrinkles, and basically if you blow a balloon up and you let it come right back down, let all the air out, it looks pretty much the same. But if you leave that balloon blown up for a while and then you deflate it, it looks different. It looks saggier. It can't retain its original elasticity and shape. And that's kind of what I think happens to us. We're okay if we're young through a pregnancy. You're only, stretched out for maybe 3 months, 2 months, toward the end. And then you go back to normal. So you can get your body back if you've taken care of yourself during pregnancy. When you let yourself get heavy, even gradually over the years, it's not going to go back if you're older. You have to have surgery, you have to do a lot of exercise, and I'm willing to do the exercise. Come on, Barry. I'm not willing to do any surgery. When I was younger, I always worried about a belly. It had to be absolutely flat or I was wreck about it. And it really never was completely flat unless since I was super young, but I was worried about something I didn't need to be worried about. Then when it came, 59 years old, and I had all these other issues that I was worrying about. I got bunions on my feet from wearing bad shoes and possibly running in the wrong shoes for many years. The list became so long of things I was worried about, I surrendered to it. There was too many things to worry about that I couldn't do anything about. I can't fix them. I guess I could gain weight again and which I did put some back on, and I'm trying to get that back off. Not all of it. I lost 60 pounds and I have gained 25 or 30 back. I don't know exactly what the number is. And I don't know whether I will get it back off or not because I've been really trying since the end of January. I've been walking every day and I've been watching what I eat. Not perfectly, but certainly better than the year before that got me back to where I'm at. So Dawn was talking about how older people feel invisible, both men and women. And I know what she's talking about. I felt that more in my 50s, before I turned 59, before I had my surgeries. I felt like I wasn't noticed. You know, when I was young, doors got held open for me, people spoke to me, and the latter part of my 50s, I was lucky if the door didn't get dropped in my face because I was used to the door being opened. And when that stopped happening, I kind of made a fool out of myself. Oh, you're not going to hold the door for me. And now it's like things have kind of turned around. It's like I'm not invisible anymore. It's like the older I've gotten, the more deteriorated I look. All of a sudden, people are nice again. They're opening doors and they're talking to me, and it's great. So I'm not exactly on the same page as Dawn is. She was also talking about wearing her head wrap and having her nose pierced. Yes, I have a nose piercing. It's not in today. And I know people have commented on how she wears her glasses because she wears them down on the end of her nose. Honestly, I don't get why people do that. I don't understand why they would pick apart someone's choice to wear what they want to wear, or certainly not pick apart something that you don't have any control over. I think, oh, wait, one more thing she was talking about was that she said that women lie about their age. I personally have never known a woman that has lied about her age. Maybe different areas that we live in. I don't know. I've always stated my age that I am. If someone asks, I just tell them. And I think I said a couple of months back in a video that I was 33 for 2 years because it was the month before my birthday. It was April. Both my kids were with me. Somebody said, well, how old are you? And I said, I'm 33. And my daughter said, Mom, you're 32. I said, what? I had been saying I was 33 that entire year. So I actually got to be 32 for a month, and then I went back to being 33 again. But I had major milestone birthdays like most of us do. You know, 16, I could drive. 18, I was an adult. 21, I could go to a bar. And my next age has been a long time coming, and that's 62, to be retired. And I'm proud of being 62, and I don't care if people think I look older than 62 or younger than 62. I think the older we get, all the wear and tear shows up, and just kind of an announcement to the world of who has taken care of themselves and who hasn't. Now, in all fairness, not everyone has the opportunity to have a cushy life where they have dietitians and personal trainers and exercise programs. Some people have to work very hard jobs that, you know, give them knobby knuckles. Maybe their feet are ruined from standing on them too long. Maybe their skin is damaged from having to work outside. All those things make us look older. They always say your hands will tell your true age. I've seen my hands in some of the videos. They look older than 62. But I mean, they're the only hands I have, and I'm grateful for them. They still work just fine. So in closing, I would just hope that everyone, men and women and children, could be okay with how they looked, not worry about what other people think. Because it took me a long time to get here, to not worry about what are they going to say, what did they think. It's not that I don't care, it's that it just doesn't matter. Because I'm not going to be able to make all the people happy all the time anyway. So as long as I feel like I'm okay to walk out the door and meet the world, I guess the world better be ready for it. Thanks for being here. I look forward to next time. Bye.